Good morning, Year 2. I hope you're ready for your next Power Maths lesson. How exciting is it that you've managed to get your books back? We're really excited to go back to teaching from Power Maths because we absolutely love it and we think it's the best way for you to learn maths. So we're about to start a unit of 4 lessons on position and direction. Now this is a really fun unit and I really recommend that you get your toys out, you set up little maps for them just like you'll see as our lessons progress, and you get them moving around the house using your directions. But first of all, we're going to start off with a flashback 4. Are you ready? Let's have a look. Okay, so here are your first flashback 4 questions. Now would be a good time to pause the video. Are you ready to see the answers? So of course 5 centimetres is shorter than 5 metres. The sweet is 3 centimetres long. A quarter of 12 is 3. And finding the difference, subtract, so 20 subtract 8 is 12. So for your first lesson today, we're going to have all a look about describing movement. But first of all, you've got your discover. So below, you've got 2 questions. Follow the instructions on the screen to complete the dance. So I want to see you up and about doing the dance. And then I want you to describe the movements in the dance. What exactly is it asking you to do? The things that I'd like you to think about are, what could the arrows mean? And also, this is a repeating unit of a longer pattern. So what would the 7th movement be? Could you do 6 dance moves, then 12, then 18, then 24? Give it a go. Pause the video now and answer these questions. Are you ready to move on? So, today we're going to be describing movement, like I said. The way you're going to be successful is you're going to use directional language and you're going to understand that somebody's point of view can affect your instructions. Now I'll talk about that in a little minute. But first of all, these are the movements in the dance. So first of all, I hope you danced forwards, backwards, left, forwards, right, forwards. Now don't worry if you didn't use the language forwards, backwards, left and right to describe those movements. This is what we're here to do today. We're here to learn. Now some of the things to think about are, if you are facing somebody and you both hold up your left hand, do you hold up the hand on the same side? So if you could get a grown-up or a sibling to stand in front of you looking at you and you both hold up your left hand, what happens? Now try if you're both looking the same way. Do you hold up the same hand then? Now try it again facing each other. What is it that you notice? This is really important because it means that if somebody's looking a different way to you or facing a different direction, you really need to be careful about the instructions that you give them on where to move. You need to think about things from their point of view, not yours. So before we move on, just to recap about left and right. Now, if you hold your hands up in front of you, like on this screen, your left is the side where your hand makes an L shape. That's a really nifty little way of remembering it. So, think together. Here are 3 sandcastles. Now, this is my turn first. There's a blue stripy one, a red one, and a green dotty one. So first of all, it's saying, complete the sentences. The something flag is in the middle. Now, I can see here the red flag is in the middle. And then it says the red flag is to the left of the something flag. So that is the left side, but we're saying that the red flag is on the left, so the other flag must be on the right. So it must be the green spotty flag. Hooray! And then it says the something flag is to the right of the red flag. So if the something flag is on the right, the red flag is on the left. So again, it must be the green spotty flag. So could you have a go at this question? The things that you need to consider are, what different ways can you think of to describe the position of the flags in your question? So you've got a few examples down there, but you could think of more. Think about where the red flag is, for example. Pause the video now and have a go at answering these questions. So, here are some more questions to do independently. In question 2, what other routes can you describe? In question 3, how many different solutions can you find? Is there more than one? But also in question 3, where can the mouse not start? And also think about which way is forwards for the mouse. Pause the video now and answer these questions. Here are the answers. Did you get it right? Now it's time to move on to your practice book. If you haven't been able to collect it, don't worry, just let me know via email and I can send some sheets to your parents for you to do. When you've finished your work in your Power Maths books, there are some extension questions at the end of this video which you can do if you want. Pause the video now and have a go at your work in your Power Maths books. So here are your extension questions. First of all, is this statement true or false? The B has moved 3 spaces forward and 1 to the right. Of course, that's false. The B moves 3 spaces forward and 1 to the left. You had to think about it from the B's point of view. And finally, here you go. Whitney and Tommy are describing movement. Whitney says that the ant is moving 2 squares up. And Ant says, well, the ant is moving 2 squares backwards. Sorry, Tommy says the ant is moving 2 squares backwards. Who do you agree with? Do you agree with just one of them? Or do you agree with both? Have a chat with your grown-ups or older siblings and see what you come up with. I hope you've had fun with today's maths lesson and you've enjoyed getting your Power Maths books back again. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow for another lesson. Bye.